Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from Creature Comforts Brewing Company out of Athens, Ohio. Sorry, again, wrong again. I'm used to saying Athens, Ohio because I used to go to Jackie O's all the time. So that's the Athens I know more than Athens, Georgia, or Athens, Greece. But yeah, this is from Athens, Georgia. It's called Automatic Pale Ale. So yeah, it's pale ale. It is 5.5 ABV. It doesn't say on the can what hops are in it, but it says Radiant, Modern, Pillowy. So we'll see if that's the case. It's really funny, like, because I'm so used to, everyone's doing pounders now. Um, anytime I actually have like a 12-ounce can, it feels like such a small can in my hand because I'm so used to the pounder cans. It's really weird. Uh, most of the craft breweries now aren't, other than like the really big ones, aren't doing 12 ounces anymore. So I like when some of them do it though. So as you can see, it pours a fairly cloudy, I would say, darker golden color, with about a finger's worth of a white head that's sticking around a little bit. So it smells really nice. There's a little bit of peach, a little bit of like sweaty pineapple that I would describe from like Mosaic. Um, and there's a like slight earthy resinous quality to it as well. So I think this is somewhat similar to the review of the other one that I did of theirs, but to me, the flavors in this one pop a little bit more, and maybe this is just a fresher can than that one. I'm not sure, or maybe I just like the profile in this one too better than that. But that other one kind of seemed a little chalky. This to me is not like that. It has a nice like peach, a little bit of melon, some candied orange, and like stinky pineapple blend. And it does finish with a little bit of a nice like pale grainy character to it as well. And this one, I think the main reason I like this one better than their other one that I reviewed recently is it has nothing to do with the hop profile itself. Excuse me. I think it's more the the body and the malt profile actually, because this is actually the lesser of the lesser ABV than the other one. Um, but this one seems to just have a more substantive body to it. Maybe it might be that it's more carbonated. I'm not really sure. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's like thicker because it's not thick. I mean, it's like a 5.5% pale ale, but for whatever reason, it seems that other one seemed like kind of watery or something. This one has a more substantive body, and I wish that it had a little bit even more than it does have, but I still think this has more than that other one. So I think that's the main reason why I like it more. but it's pretty good. I just think everything. I think the body is the main reason, and that also, that affects a lot of things. But I think the just the general overall hop flavor in the bouquet is like hitting me harder with this one than the other one. It's not as subdued, which I don't need to punch you in the face beer all the time, but I want something that, if you're going to try to say that it's a really flavorful hoppy beer, then that's what I expect it to be. So yeah, this is. I was kind of worried because that other one, the pounder, the one in the pounders, I went with the assumption like, oh, that's the one that people want more. That one's probably juicier or whatever. Like, and that seemed more like a one-off. This seems more like they make this all the time. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Creature Comforts brewing lineup or anything, to be honest. But if they make this all the time, this is really nice. And if I lived in that area and could just buy it, I would probably have this in my fridge pretty regularly. It's just a really nice, easy drinking hoppy beer. Yeah. I'm really liking this one. So, and now I'm really curious. Neither one of them had. The other one had. It's a Mosaic and a Azacca, which is interesting because I didn't really. I think it might have been the Azacca that I didn't really like about the other one, because that has some weird flavors to me sometimes. But I didn't really pick up Mosaic in that. But I'm getting it in this, so I'm really curious what is in this one. I'll have to look it up. But it's not in the can, unfortunately, so I'll have to do some digging. But yeah, the same as the other one. I was lucky that someone who I was hooking up bottles for was generous and gave me these 2 cans. So I don't know what this actually costs, but I'm assuming this probably comes in a 6-pack versus a 4-pack. I'm guessing because it's 12 ounce. I don't know for sure. A 6er, I would hope of this is probably like $15. If that's the case, I would definitely buy a bunch of this. Excuse me. And that's the other thing. I will say, I know it sounds weird, but that really speaks to the quality and the depth of the hops in a beer. Whenever you burp and I know it sounds gross, but you burp and you get that, like, an even fresher taste of the hops than when you first tasted it, because it's like all the aromatic. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, I don't think there's anything else more to say on this guy, but it's absolutely a buy for me. I would buy this again. It's really tasty. And now that I know that they're doing this, like, I wouldn't go out and trade for this, because I think there's stuff that's as good, or at least close to as good locally. But if I was in the area, or somehow they distributed it here and I knew it was fresh, I'd probably buy it off the shelf. But that's only because I don't live right next to the breweries in Charlotte. So yeah, this is pretty good. So I would recommend it, and I think it's a buy. So that's all I got on this guy. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.